We're back, ladies and gentlemen, for the Liverpool save. If you remember, however, our Dutch prospect, though remember his determination is very low, so I'm not a big fan of him really on this game. He's gone to Walsall of League One to pick up where we left off last time. We just smashed Millwall 7-0, so we're going to the FA Cup fourth round, which the draw should be very soon. And we're involved in every competition, which is good. We're fighting on all fronts. Well, this is a new one for me. Alan, his contract can't be extended because he hasn't played enough games. I've never seen that before. That's quite gutting, to be honest, because he's a decent little player. And wow, AC Milan have come in for a bid for Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, a player I love and has actually played really well for us, to be fair. But I'm actually going to tell Milan to give us £20 million for him. I think 15's too low. I'm changing my mind again. So we got the third round draw, and Brighton have got Ethan Ampadu. I signed him on my Crystal Palace save, but he didn't perform. But you can tell he's definitely got potential there. So Brighton have signed him. Let's see who we get in the fourth round. Swansea away. Happy with that. Would have preferred home, but Swansea, we should have more than enough to beat them, shouldn't we? So we'll take that. We'll take it. Croatian. He's really good, isn't he? Really, really good. He's on our shortlist. So West Ham have come in for the defensive midfielder we're after. He's German, so you could think Klopp's influence being at West Ham and a German could have a bearing on that, but we're hoping we get him in. Free transfer. Wow, we might look at that then. Yeah, in we go. I'll give him an extra 10 because he's not a big signing on fee. He's Eden Hazard's brother, I believe. We'll definitely go for him. So Milan have come back in for Oxlade-Chamberlain, £20 million. The thing is, like I say, I like Ox, but he's not playing. And I did say 20, so I'm going to accept that. I'll accept that one. It's a gutter to see him go, but he's not starting every week for us. But then you got the side of him playing really, really well as well, and it's a wrench to let him go, really. But just, yeah, you know, he's not a starter, is he, really, under me? And he's going as well, so very sad. But we could do the money, and as I say, he's not playing a lot, so good luck to him. I wish him all the best. There he is. He's now a Milan player. Bargain for 20 mil, really, but Milan are top. Wow. Although Juve have a game in hand. So we play Newcastle today, and just like we do in real life, because we actually have Newcastle away today in real life in a big game. And hopefully Rafa, as much as I love him, won't derail our unlikely title bid now. It's out of our hands, but we've got to keep winning, so that's funny how the first episode's that. Okay, so I'm going to sort the team. So yep, this is how we're going to line up. Yep, De Ligt will take the captaincy in Van Dijk's absence. Yep, let's try and get the win. I think Newcastle are down the bottom, aren't they? I think, yeah, they're in the relegation zone. Won 2 games all season. Wow, drawn a lot, haven't they? 11 games. That's probably more than anyone in the division. Yeah, that's what's let them down. It just shows that probably Rafa has got them playing quite negative with the players they have. They haven't really got any world beaters, which is like in real life. He hasn't got the cash, has he? It's not too defensive. Men behind the ball. So yeah, they're obviously playing very defensive against teams and trying to get draws, but getting schick, but it's not doing the job for them really because they're down the bottom. Anyway, we've got the goal. They'll have to come out now, and this will play right into our hands. We should get a couple more, hopefully. Getting that goal is crucial, just like it is in real life. Keita getting today, because Rafa will no doubt look to frustrate us, which you'd expect him to. He's got to do his job. As much as he loves Liverpool, you know, he's got to do his job. Can't roll over for us. So we need to get the early goal in real life as well, so that they then have to come out, and then we'll open them up and get a couple more. So it should be a tense one. 3-0, Keita. This is a thing, so you get that one goal, Newcastle then have to be a bit more adventurous, and we start getting the more goals. It's as good as over, isn't it? Wesley sealed it. It's game over. We've put in a fantastic performance here today. Following on from our 7-0 from Millwall. Very impressive. Look at that, Trent and Navigator. 2 10s. No. I'll leave it as it is for now. We'll introduce probably Zaha, Foden and Brewster. Give them a bit of game time. Probably at a 60-minute stage, maybe 65, something like that. Penalty. Oh, I thought that was a penalty then. Yeah, it's a perfect time for him to get a bit more game time, isn't it, really? We're smashing it. No danger of losing this now. So, we give it a few more minutes. That's better. Right, okay, so Phil Foden for Henderson. Zaha can come on for Mane, and Brewster for Wesley. Yeah, give him some, as I say, some nice, about half hours game time under the belt. Alisson, he's superb, isn't he? Saved us a lot of points. They got Yaya Toure. Swear I saw him. Oh, Yannick Toure. I thought it was Yaya Toure. Oh. It's a goal back from Newcastle. Would have liked to have kept the clean sheet, to be honest. We're getting a lot of ball now. We took our foot off the gas, getting complacent, perhaps. Oof. Brilliant. So Keita with a man of match performance. Trent and Andy why they call him Andrew? Well, is his full name, I guess, isn't it? Andy Robertson, our two wing fullbacks, had perfect games, judging by that. So that's brilliant. So I think most of our nearest rivals, yeah, West Ham won. Yeah, so we're currently 4 behind City, and they've got a game in hand, and I think they play Brighton next. They got Brighton twice actually. Wow. You'd have to fancy him in that though, wouldn't you? And Arnold's been banned. So they're praising De Bruyne up. You'd expect that he's class. Brighton, wow, coming for a bid for Hazard. Wow. Brighton, fair play to them. And the blue and white shite coming for him as well. So City beat Brighton 3-0, which is no good to us. They go back to 7 points. They then play Brighton again away from home, which will be slightly tougher because Brighton are always tough. at their own ground, but you'd expect City again. It's going to be hard, them slipping up now. It really is. It's quite a gap, 7 points. But then saying that, in real life, we actually had 7 points, didn't we, Liverpool? And then we lost to City, drew a couple of games, and then suddenly City overtook us. So you never know. You never ever know. It could be a role reversal. Well, I didn't realise we had United, but wow, we got a big game here today. Liverpool versus Manchester United. Massive game this for us. Arnold's out, so Llorente will come in. Apart from that, I don't think I'm going to change too much. I'm just going to look. Yeah, everyone's 100%. I'm going to leave it as it is because we play really well. Yeah, we're going to go straight to it. This is going to be a tough game. I didn't think we were playing United, I should say. But we are, and they're playing the same tactic as Newcastle, except they're not behind the ball, but they are playing defensive well. Okay, so they've got a lot of respect for us. They've come here to probably get a point, which is, I don't know, it shows how far United have gone in the opposite direction, really, doesn't it? But I'm expecting us to win this with them playing defensive. You know, are they playing Lukaku in the hope of nicking something from a set piece? Morata, who's get in Wesley. Morata, who's a sort of, he's a unity sort of player, and he feeds off sort of long balls and things. Where is Lukaku? Did they still got him? Ah, they must have sold him. Sorry, bear with me. I just want to see. He went to Barcelona for £65 million. Well, that's unrealistic, isn't it? Because, excuse me French, but he's crap, and I don't rate Lukaku at all. Not for a top 6 team anyway. He'd do well for a, I don't know, say like a West Ham or an Everton. Well, he was at Everton, wasn't he? He'd do well for a team like that, but he's not. He's not a top 6 player. Morata scores, great. But yes, Spurs are paying that much for him. Wow. So the game's come alive a bit now. United are getting quite a few chances in here. It's not as easy as I thought it was going to be be honest. Okay, so it's 1-1. We're the better team for sure, but I do like to check the condition at half time. Henderson, potential foot injury, so I will take him off. And I'm going to bring Phil Foden on instead of Lascelles, so this would be a chance for Phil Foden, a Man City fan, to put one over his, one of his hates. I do not want to lose this. I mean, a draw really is not good enough either, is it? Actually, gives City more ground. We need to win this really. We do need to win it. Easier said than done though, isn't it? Okay, so brilliant. Schick scores. Get in. So I'm now going to sort of close this up a bit because I'm going to be a bit more tactical in games like this now, because we can't. We got to get 3 points in every game if we can to stand a chance at winning this league. So I will make tactical things now instead of just rolling what I got. I'm actually going to bring Wesley off, I think, even though he's played well, but Brewster, I think, pace coming on, he could nick one again on the break. And yeah, United score. So now they've abandoned their attacking shape, so we will have to go back into what we play, which is annoying. So that didn't work, did it? Okay, Brewster, now it's on him. Don't know why I'm doing that, to be honest, but why not? I like to use the free subs if I can. Not happy with this really. Well, we've drawn 2-2. They come back into it, beat United in the second half. Disappointed. I mean, Foden, look, he come on and wow, he come on and had a cracker. Fair play to him. I said that, didn't I? He'd be at a point to prove. But I know it's United and they're our rivals, but so we can't be drawing, especially at home, if we want to win this league, because I can't see City slipping. I can't. Well, I'm glad we didn't sign him, because he's getting lambasted in the Italian media. We tried to sign him, didn't we? But he's obviously not fitting in there. I thought I was going to say Lukaku then. I was like, this game bloody weird. Yeah, he's a bit of a troublemaker, Vidal, isn't he? I'm glad we didn't sign him. He might have unsettled our team. The Gooner's doing a job on the blue and white shite. So Brighton City now, and I've just seen that. I'm shocked at this as well. Eggestein has signed a new contract with Bremen, so he shunned everybody else, including us, and said, no, I'm going to stay at Bremen. Bloody hell, fair play to him. I did not expect that. I mean, they're languishing 8th in the Bundesliga. I don't think they're in Europe, are they? They might have gone out in Europa. Yeah, they went out to West Ham, funny enough. And they're not pulling up any trees, are they? And yet he's committed. Fair play to him. So yeah, as expected, City 3-1. So they're now 9 points ahead of us, so it's a big gap in it. They need to lose 3 games. And I can't frankly see it happening. They've got a lead kind of like what we had last season, and I can't. It's going to be very hard to dislodge them now, but we just got to keep going and see how we go. So Salah's back, always getting injured, isn't he? Chelsea have signed this guy. Not bad actually. It's pretty decent. West Ham, Villa. Oh, they're in the Premier, yeah. Do you remember this guy from my Crystal Palace save? He had a great season. Well, good first season for us, but he was frustrating at times. Would go a few games without scoring and score like a hat-trick, and he's one of them sort of players. Then the second season, he asked for a transfer. He was unsettled in the team, making obscene gestures. I think he'd done that on his first season, actually. Anyway, cut a long story short, Inter have put him up for loan. But I dare not, because he caused a lot of crap, didn't he? And we don't need another striker. I'm just looking about, really, and yeah, it'd be silly, wouldn't it? But yeah. So yeah, City are looking like they're running away with this league now. Look at that, smash Bournemouth 5-2. They learnt from last season, didn't they? Losing the title and not even finishing runners up. They're going to take some serious stopping, and with 14 games, anything could happen, but I don't think they're going to slip up very much. And if they do, then they've got to slip up 3, possibly 4 times, and we've got to win every single game. And yeah, it's tough, very tough. So, very tricky game today. West Ham, Jurgen Klopp's outfit that he's made really competitive. Salah's back. We will put him on the bench today. He'll get a go on the bench. I'm going to put Diaz down to there, actually. Arnold's back as well, which is good. Let's check everything out. Yeah, we're going to keep rolling with Henderson and Cater as well. Lo Celso is banging on the door. We've also got Lena, who we forgot about as well. He's been quite good. Not played a lot of football. Yeah. Right, we'll roll with that then. So Salah on the bench. bring him on if need be. Don't really want to rush him back too soon, but we might have to use him. It's a tough game, very tough game. West Ham have become really good under Jurgen Klopp. With Harry Maguire as well, their record signing, who we actually pretty much had signed but pulled out in favour of De Ligt. Yeah, they're no mugs at all. I think anything less than 3 points, yeah, the title's over for me. You'd have to say it's over anyway, but glimmer of hope if we can just win, keep winning, but new dropping points is not going to do us any good. I mean, to be honest, look, we've only lost 3 games, but we've drawn 6, and that's the trouble. City have also got a better goal difference than us, so effectively they do need to slip up 4 times. And it's just not, I don't think it's going to happen. I just don't want to be despondent, but you know, it's a shit. He's actually got potential knee injury himself. I'm going to bring on Phil Foden. I'm going to play him there and see how he does. Because again, Salah, I don't want. Well, I'll take that back. We're going to have to use him, I think. Put Foden in the centre or something. Oh man, yeah, it's over. We dropped points here. It's completely over. I had a feeling about this game. Well. Great. So Foden I'm going to bring on over for Henderson. Henderson come off for Salah. Wesley's having a 5. Brewster can just come on. You never know. He got 2 against Tottenham, didn't he? Quick fire. I don't know. Even a 2-2 draw ain't good enough for us in terms of the title. Yeah, we're going to be fighting for second, aren't we? Thankfully, we're still in with a shout in the other competitions, but I think the league's over for us now. I don't really want to concede, but again, we're blowing it, aren't we? It's a shame because I thought we were dead cert with the team. We've strengthened so much better than last year, but then I suppose City have as well. We've just been unlucky in some games, haven't we? So yeah, West Ham do a number on us. They were marginally the better team. Look at that. That's how tight it is in the Champions League spots. We dropped to 4th. So we've got to be careful. We're fighting a Champions League battle here. We're fighting a battle for Champions League spots, and I didn't envisage that, to be honest. But yeah, title, I think it's good to say it's over, really, for me. So Toby Alderweireld goes to Atletico. Milivojevic is playing. Might not be a bad idea giving him a couple of games, to be honest. He's played 1 League Cup game for us. I don't know why I signed him, to be honest, but you know. Well, we got a good bit of news. Hazard's turned down 11 other clubs to join us, which is good because it's going to cost us nothing actually, and I think he will replace Zaha, who I'll probably look to sell in the summer. I'll leave him for now, but I think he'll be a good replacement for Eden Hazard's brother. I'm sure it's Eden Hazard's brother. But look, he's a good player and he'll be good to have. And as I say, I think Zaha will probably move him on next season. Although he has scored 7 goals. I didn't realise that. Wow. So don't hold me to that, but We're not playing him a lot, are we? We could probably get a good few quid for him. But yeah, pleased with that. So it's FA Cup day, a competition we really want to win. Considering our league is over now, so we've got 2 big cup games here to come. We will take these seriously. I'm going to sort the team. So I've changed it up slightly. I had a change of heart. I've kept a strong team still, but I have changed it up slightly. Left a few regulars in there: Mane, Keita, De Ligt, Gomez, obviously, who's been playing. But I've changed. Militao had to come in for Fabinho because he's injured, and they suspended, I believe. Yep. So I've changed it slightly, but I do think we should have more than enough to beat Swansea, even away from home. With this team, I believe Swansea are Championship, aren't they? Let's have a look. They're 5th in the Championship. They're going quite well, but we should surely have too much from them. And I would be annoyed if we went out. I would. But I'm not writing nothing off for this game. So frustrating at times. To be fair, we had to use the squad a bit because we got City coming up in the League Cup, and we want to try and do well in that first leg to hold a good advantage for the second. We want to get to the final. Sessegnon gets in. So yeah, we will have to manage the squad slightly for these games anyway. Another goal should hopefully be enough here. We're looking like we're the more likely here. Sessegnon with a rare goal. I don't know, has he scored for us yet? He scored last season, 1. Brewster, get a goal here. So their keeper's having a shiner. And very, very average stats as well. Okay, let's double check this up, see how things are going. Phil Foden. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take Mane off. I'm going to take Keita off as well, give him a bit of a rest. I will bring Milovic on, but probably not till a bit later, about 65 marks, something like that. We don't want a replay, that's for sure. We could really do without a replay. We need to finish this off. Is that Salomon Rondon they've got? Oh, no, is it? Well, I saw him for some reason. Oh, still in the balance this. We've given up a lot of... Oh, we've had our chances. So maybe slightly silly doing this considering Militao's had a cracking game. But I do want to give this fella some game time. So you might... I hope it don't bite me in the bum here. I really do. I'm tempted to tone it down slightly now as well. Not get the fullbacks to run forward so much as well, as I tend to like to do when I like to shut it down a bit. I shouldn't really have to do this against Swansea, but it's so tight there, 1-0, and we don't want to replay. It's the last thing we could do with, so let's hope we can get out of a 1-0 here. Come on, don't you dare. Oh my word, I thought they had then. Oof. That's it, brilliant. So I'm happy. We should have had more, but I will take that. 1-0, perfect stuff. And we're safely into the 5th round, which is good. City won as well. They played a strong team, didn't they? It was a tough game with Stoke. Always is Stoke away though, isn't it? They did dominate. Chelsea 6-0. Wow. So pretty much most of the big boys went through there. So 5th round draw time. Exciting stuff. I might do it like this actually. Carlisle, we would have loved that, wouldn't we, at home? Sheffield United. I can see us getting a big team. West Ham, Man City, that's a good tie. Bournemouth at home, well, could have had easier ties, but we'll take it. We're at home, so, but yeah, we'll take that. Here we go. What a game this is going to be. Yes, it's the League Cup, but we want to get to the final. You know, we want this year. We want to get it ticked off on our list. So yeah, I'm going to put Milivojevic down actually. I've set the team up. I'm going very strong for this. I'm going to leave Militao in over Fabinho because he had a cracking game, didn't he? Salah will be back in. Yeah, I'm excited for this one. City, how they playing? Yeah, they've gone strong as well, as you'd expect. They won't want to lose this. And away we go. They look like they're getting men behind the ball, so they're probably City are looking for a draw, perhaps nicking. I don't know if away goals count. I think they do. I don't know if they do on the game. I think what happens in real life, get in Arnold. Oh, bloody hell. Yeah, away goals count, but then I think it goes to extra time or something, and if you still got the away goal, you win it then. I think that's how it works. It's strange how it's done, but I'm not sure you can implement that on the game. Oh, Wesley's injured, so we've now got 2 strikers down. We may have to try it. I don't know if we got any. We might have to get someone in on loan if we can. I don't know if we'll have time. Because if that's a big injury, we're 2 strikers down. We've got to rely on Brewster for the next season, and he's good. Get in, Salah. But it's a big burden for a young lad, isn't it? And I think they have got the away goal there. So they come out of their shell, City, got the goal, get in Brewster, and there we go, brilliant. Come out of their shell and went back in their shell. They're probably going to have to come back out of their shell again. But we're 2-1 up, which is good. But again, I believe they might have the away goal. So Militao's injured, so Fabinho can come on now. It's going to be tight, isn't it? Oh, he should have buried that. 3-1. You'd like that scoreline going to City, wouldn't you? But 2-1's very, very narrow. I'm worrying. So we do need another goal, really. 2-2 is pretty much a disaster for us. Come on. Come on, Reds. 3-1, come on. This is ridiculous. He's got some sort of injury. I'm going to have to sell him. I'm going to have to sell him at the end of the season. Seriously. I can't keep putting up with this. It's ridiculous. The man has been... I didn't even play him for the last 2 games and he was fit. Brought him in. My gosh, he's like a chandelier. Yeah, I may look at selling him, seriously, because I can't take no more of these injuries with him. And De Bruyne scores. It's a terrible scoreline, this, for us. Oh, my word. Oh, this is so annoying. We need a goal. Even... a penalty, come on. Get in, Henderson. Steps up. Get in, my son. Can't change anything anyway, can I? I'm just going to carry on playing how I am and try and get fourth. What a game. What a cracking game. Oh my word, no. Get in. So we won 3-2. We were the better team. Well deserved. But City, I think, if I'm correct, I'm sure away goals count. Although I don't know in this game, again, I'm not sure what the crack is. So, but we got the win, that was good. And Leicester got a 1-1 draw with Man United. Salah, 3 months. He's out for the season. Ridiculous. I mean, look. 2 months. Yeah, he's got to go next season, I think. It's absolutely ridiculous. Ridiculous it is. In fact, what I'm going to do... Bear with me. Put him up like that. 55 mil. I will sell him next season, I think, because I'm just cheesed off of it. So you'd never see that happening, would you? An Arsenal player moving to their rivals, Tottenham. But we've done something weird as well. We've gone for this fella from Arsenal. He's okay, you know, but I feel like we need another third striker because Wesley's injured for a week. We've got Brewster, but just in case, you know, with Firmino out as well, he might not play, but just to have him. And I mean, we signed him actually. I didn't even realise. So Arsenal accepted it and he's come to us, which is good. It's just for a backup option, you know. It's handy to have. And I've just got him in just in time, so I'm happy with that. You know, as I say, I'll probably give him a few minutes to make it worthwhile for him. But look, with Wesley, Firmino, and I don't believe we've got anyone. We've got Bobby Duncan, but he's a bit controversial. I find him a few times, haven't I? So I think it'd do us good to have that, really. It's a good job we got him in just before the transfer deadline. That fella from Arsenal, Chate, or whatever his name is. Surprised Arsenal let him have us, let him come to us. But again, he scored 2 goals for Arsenal actually. We needed someone because we got an injury crisis at the minute. Van Dijk's back, which is good. I've sort of set the team up semi. Salah though, honestly, I just can't believe. Well, I can believe it. So it's Leicester today. Robertson and Trent are a bit tempted. I mean, who we got next? Got Wolves, haven't we? It's tempting to... No, we'll go with what we got. Although, saying that, Fabinho, I think, will come off today. Chate can have 21. So, Brewster, step up today. This is your chance, my son, to really show what you're about. You've got a bit of a chance to show you can do it. You can take that responsibility for Liverpool on your shoulders. It's a big chance for him. Needs to step up now. He has done when he's been called on, to be fair, but now it's a chance for him. And we're fighting for second place effectively. That's what we're fighting for, because again, I've as good as conceded the league now. I think we're too far behind, and we're fighting on 4 fronts. It's going to be very difficult now to gain back into it, but we need to make sure that we keep winning so that we can secure the Champions League spots for certain, and we want second. Get in, and Cater puts us 1 up. This is a tricky game, Leicester away. Very tricky. Need to bounce back from that West Ham disappointment. Get in, and Alexander-Arnold, free kick. He's a specialist at him, isn't he? Brilliant stuff. And he scores another one. 2 free kicks. Wow. Quick succession. Fair play. And Lingard, and Kasper Schmeichel, perplexed by them 2 efforts from Trent Alexander-Arnold. Absolutely perplexed. And Liverpool take a commanding 3-0. Is that a penalty? And Alisson saves from Jamie Vardy. Another one. What's going on here? Pandemonium. Excellent stuff. Oof. All going alright. Brewster's having a good game. I may give that Arsenal loanee a run out today because we're 3-0 up and I'd like to give him a few minutes. So he's played for us. Vardy scores though. He's back from City, Vardy, when City signed him and then Leicester signed him back for ridiculous money they sold him for. We do not want to be conceding, and now it's dangerous. Now it's dangerous. I was so tempted at half time to switch to normal and take the fullbacks off as well of runs, but I'm wishing I'd done it now because they're back in this game. So I'm going to bring Van Dijk off because he's only just come back. And you know what, I'm going to bring this fella on. Call me crazy, but I'm going to bring him on. And I'm also going to bring on Wilf Zaha as well. So you might think, what the hell, what sort of substitutions are these? But I'm just going to go with it. Oh, there he is. Oh, he scores! He scores on his debut! Oh my word, so it paid off. We bring him on and he scores on his debut. Fair play. Wow. So the Anfield faithful will remember him for a very long time now because he come on and practically scores with not hardly being on that long. Fair play to him. He puts his game out of sight now. He's done his job. Brilliant stuff. Look at that. Perfect. Comes on, gets a goal. It's 5 minutes later. Fantastic. So that was definitely a shrewd bit of business from me. So no City today. They didn't play. We're in 3rd position. West Ham above us by 2 points. Should never be happening, should it? City, who do they play? They got Chelsea. That's a tough one for them. Could potentially lose that, you don't know. So City draw 1-1, but it's not enough really, is it, for them to drop points. We are now 10 points behind them, which is ridiculous still. So they're still very commanding. And they're 8 in front of West Ham. So that's not going to do them a lot of damage, is it really? An Arsenal win, which is annoying. I believe, yep, they go 2 points above us now as well. So tight there for the Champions League spots, it really is. In fact, we wanted City to beat Chelsea, really. It was a catch-22 because you want City for either they win. I don't know, it's like if you're chasing the league or Champions League, so a draw was probably the best result, really, considering you're looking at Chelsea there. So, no, it's probably a good result, really, but it's so tight. Look at it. Leicester are a bit far behind, but certainly the top 6 are going to be fighting for them spots. Wow. So you can register 2 replacement players. Just have a look at this. So there's not a lot I can do in this respect. I've just given Milovic the extra spot because who else merits it really? Foden's under 19, under 20, so I think he qualifies. He's okay. In fact, no, I'm not gonna take the risk. Oh no, bear with me. Sorry, I am gonna put Milovic there because Militao can't. So if Fabinho gets injured, we have got someone. I think Foden should be okay. Being under 20 should still qualify, I think. So Wolves today, got to keep on winning. We have to. So yeah, I'm just trying to think here. Fabinho, he will come back in there. Wesley's back, but you're tempted to. Oh, he's 74%, so Shutty will get another go. I think that's how you pronounce it anyway, for Van Dijk there. Arnold's going to be rested today for Llorente. Other than that, we're good to go. So we've got to keep this ball rolling here. Seems a bit slow. Oh, Henderson. Get in, Schick, brilliant. And he's been a good signing, he has. He's perfectly capable of coming in for Salah. And probably make that place his own, to be honest, because, as I say, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with Salah yet, because I'm just so annoyed with that injury record. But, I don't know, I'll have to wait up, end of the season. Get in, Schick too. Hat-trick maybe? Oh, nearly. Oh, he's having a game of his life, isn't he? So Wolves get one back. It's annoying. Check everything out here. Llorente might have had a slight injury there, judging by his conditioning. Come on, boys. So our man's coming on again. I'm going to give him another run around. Joe Gomez is going to come on next. He looks like his conditioning's deteriorating a bit there. And Carl's Elena for Henderson. He's actually had a 9. I should have looked at how he was playing, to be fair. That was silly of me to take him off. Come on, let's get out of here with this. Every point is precious in this Champions League race now. Get in. And he scores again, the fella. Oh my word. I might have to look about signing him. Bloody hell. 2 in 2. And he's done that for Arsenal as well. Arsenal probably thinking, why did we let him go? Albeit on loan. Bloody crazy, aren't they? Bloke's a weapon. Super sub. So City winning again, Arsenal draw, and Chelsea, which is good. That's a good result for us. Yeah, brilliant. West Ham, how'd they get on? They lost 4-0 to Villa. Wow. So Leeds today, this will be the last game of the episode. Just going to fiddle with the team. So I've got an eye on the Bayern Munich game, to be honest with you. I have changed this around quite a bit. Schick plays, who's obviously he's key for us, but I'll probably bring him off time for Foden, I reckon, judging on how we're going. Militao will stay there because he's cup tied for the Champions League, and Fabinho can come in. Van Dijk will stay there. Gomez comes in, change the wing backs, and Alisson still there. I've changed it up because we need to go for that game against Bayern, don't we? So, and I think Leeds at home, we should still have more than enough to beat these. So I think it makes sense to do this. So he actually starts today, Shutail. I think that's his name. I've rewarded him for his 2 goals to start. Oh. We're dominant. Need to score though. No. What was a penalty then? Oh. Come on, we need the breakthrough here. God, how many chances? Oh dear. Militao's got a 5, that's not good. Gomez 5. Shute, potential knee injury. So he's going to come off Brewster. And Foden's going to come on for Schick. Even though we need a real goal, I want to rest Schick really, just in case we get another injury. Still think we can get a goal here. Still think we can win this. And we do need to win it. And Zaha's injured. So Mane, we'll have to use Mane, who is a match winner. So that's probably a good thing anyway, really. Oh, they got a red card, so now we've got to do something here. We have to do something here. We have to. What's going on? Come on. The hell. It's a bit of travesty if we don't win here. Come on, we got to be winning. Bloody hell, what's going on here? I don't want to go direct, it never tends to work. I'll be this is not good. Oh, that is just annoying. That the keeper's had a worldie. Look, bloody hell. That's a big 2 points drop there, without a shadow of doubt. That's big, real big. We've been champ man, as they like to call it. Ridiculous. I mean, City won again. They've won the title, haven't they? West Ham and United was a game there. Look at that. I mean, we need Arsenal to lose. If Arsenal lose, They play tomorrow. Hopefully Bournemouth can do some sort of job on them. Then we're second then, but that is definitely 2 points drop there. We were by far the better team. Just couldn't score. Could not score. And that's where we're lacking the players like your Salahs, and your Wesleys and Firminios, because Wesley wasn't fit. I took a risk with the lineup, I know that, but we still absolutely dominated and should have converted, and disappointing. So Arsenal draw takes them back into second, but it's not too bad. We're all on 57, with West Ham behind us 2, and Chelsea could potentially get 54. So it is really a battle on for the second spot, isn't it? Because City are 12 points clear. They could have this league wrapped up soon the way they're going. It's going to be interesting. I mean, we could slip out of Champions League and that'd be unthinkable, wouldn't it? Absolutely unthinkable. We have to get at least top 4, of course, but second, we have to go for second, because we've got tough games with Bayern coming up, and we've got Bournemouth in the FA Cup sandwiched in between. Then we've got City. We've got such a busy fixture list now, and the Premier League games. Look, Everton. It's never ending, isn't it? Really, we've got City in the league as well. Yeah, it's going to be exciting. These next couple of episodes, I tell you, and we look forward to them. So I will see you for the next one.